What is up, YouTube? AVI back with another video. Today we're at the International Auto Show in New York, and we're going to bring you guys a full interior and exterior review of this monster of a truck, the Ford Raptor R. And yeah, let's get to it. We'll start with the exterior. All right, starting on now with the front, we're going to show you guys the key features of what makes this Raptor R different than the other Raptors. The first thing you'll see is a little tiny R logo right here, which signalizes that you have a Raptor R, not just any, slouch of a Raptor, which is not a slouch at all. Another thing that I think is interesting is up here on the hood, you have a little emblem sticker, almost, actually feels like, of the hood with 8s on it. And we were talking earlier, what do the 8s mean? Well, it's because it's a supercharged V8, where the other Raptors, non-Raptor R, are that twin-turbo V6. Unfortunately, we're not able to pop the hood for you guys. But yeah, it has that 5.2-liter supercharged V8 that's in that GT500 with 700 horsepower here for the Raptor R, which is very competitive to that TRX that we also have a review on. So coming on now to the side, look at this height. I mean, not as tall as the TRX, but still absolutely massive. I'm not that tall of a dude, but it's really hard to look over. Huge fender flares here, both front and rear, with air inlets into the engine. As well as that big hood vent that says Raptor with the R colored at the end, so you know you're not just driving that normal Raptor. Another addition to the Raptor R than other Raptors is this kind of step side thing here to help you get in and out of the truck, which is going to be super useful, especially because it's so tall. Continuing on now with the back, we have that decal with the 8s, but it doesn't look like it. From far away, you wouldn't notice that that's what it says. So I like that when you come up, you say, oh, it's an 8, so it must have a V8. It's got to be. But along with the Raptor, they love using that Raptor with that red R. I think it's cool, but I think this is an option. Let me know in the comments. I believe this is an option that you don't have to have even if you have the Raptor R, so you can go a little bit more incognito without knowing. But look at the size of these tires. It comes up almost to my waist, which is absolutely insane. The thing that I've always continued to love about the Ford taillights is it's actually more on the body rather than the actual rear of the car, which I think is pretty cool. But on the back, you do have, guess what? A Raptor badge without the red R. I'm like, you just might as well just do the whole thing. Put the red R on the back, so that way when you're behind it, there's no really way that you'd know it's a Raptor R unless you really know. But yeah, now let's go on and show you guys the interior, which is pretty similar to the other Raptors. We'll show you the little types of cues that'll tell you you're on the Raptor R. All right, in now to the interior of the Raptor R, and just like the TRX, you feel like you're the absolute king of the road. You're super high up. Not as much as the TRX, to be honest. I feel a little bit more subdued in here than the TRX. The TRX, the seats were a little bit more bolstered, but these are still really nice and really cushiony. First thing you see when you step inside of the Raptor R is that Ford Performance door sill to tell you you're not just in a normal F-150, but you're in fact in the Raptor R. Huge screen here, which is much better layout than the TRX in my opinion. It's more horizontal than vertical, which I think is just easier to look at, and there's not too much going on here. Still have your climate controls here, which is good, and the shifter is just so meaty and powerful. You feel like you're about to drive over a school bus with this thing. Now onto the center console. Once again, Raptor with the red R. So yeah, that back trunk Raptor logo has got to have that R because it's everywhere else except for there. Opening this up, maybe it's kind of difficult to open up. It goes this way.
Oh, it's a fold down.
It's a fold down, so that way, when you're working on the job site, you can just do your stuff while your guys are in the field working. So I like that. Another thing that Dave and I both really liked is this carbon fiber thing that's kind of trippy to look at. You might think, oh, you can just put something in there, but this is actually carbon fiber, and then you push this back to access some wireless charging, which is a super cool feature. The last thing I want to mention while we're in the F-150 Raptor R is this full digital dash here, which looks super nice, and it gives you kind of an introduction welcome into the truck as soon as you step in. Just a really nice touch. That's actually a Raptor R on the screen, so it's a pretty cool feature. But I think definitely worth a buy if you're a big Ford guy like me, because you get that GT500 engine inside of a truck, so you get all that reliability, Ford reliability, as well as the capability of a truck. And yeah, basically you can go anywhere you want with that 700 horsepower. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just like that, AVI out, and make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and we'll see you guys next part.